Hi guys, my name is Trinh and today I'm here to do a book review and discussion for Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. If you don't know, this is the last book of the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy, and I do have a book review and discussion for the first two books. So this book is, like I said, the last book of the trilogy and is quite different from the first two books. Basically, in this book, Lara Jean, our main character, is a senior in high school and she's about to graduate from college. Nope, from high school. I'm a dumbass. This story is about her last few months as a senior in high school, and you know, she's in a relationship with a certain main character, and it's basically their relationship but then also the families and stuff like that. Basically that's like the main plot of this book, is her being a senior and her getting ready to go to college and her waiting for other colleges to give back, you know, to see if she's accepted to the colleges she has applied. It's really realistic. Like, that's something that I definitely have to say, is that the process of waiting for the colleges you have applied to get back to you is horrifying, because it reminds me when I was a senior in high school and how I had to wait for the colleges I have applied to get back to me. It's just like being transported back to like 2016, 3 years ago, when I was like a senior in high school. So that's like something that is very realistic, is seeing Lara Jean being stressed out because she doesn't know which college she's going to. There is a joke about self-harm and I did not like that at all. I forgot what page it was on. I think it was on page 47. Let me look. Anyway, there was a joke about self-harm and I was pissed off. Like, when I read that, I literally took a picture and sent it to Rocky from Blonde with the Book, and I was like, girl, do you see this? Like, this is ridiculous. Basically, it's when Lara Jean is talking to her younger sister Kitty, and Lara Jean is the kind of person who likes to be praised constantly. I swear, like, she's the kind of person who likes to make someone compliments her, I guess. Anyway, Kitty says, "I'll miss you so much, I want to slit my wrist." She cackles wildly. I read that and I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I know that afterward Lara Jean reprimands her, but at the same time I think this sentence should not be in this book, because this was so unnecessary. Like, literally you could have made Kitty talk or say anything else, but why put this sentence in here? And the fact that it's in this book pisses me off. There are a few jokes that just make me go, what the fuck? Like, throughout this entire book there's just like a few things that I did not like. Overall, it's a decent conclusion. It's not the best last book in the series, but at the same time it does wrap up nicely in some way, so that's something I can appreciate. So I give this book 3 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it's enjoyable, but it's not my favorite. It doesn't stand out to me as like one of the best contemporary novels out there. So that is it for my review. So if you read the first two books, might as well read the last book, because it is the last book of the trilogy and it's pretty short and you can finish this book in like a few days, I'm sure. I am about to jump into the discussion section, which is filled with spoilers, so there's like a few things I want to discuss. So if you have not read the book, then please leave right now, because I'm about to tell you some spoilery shit. But if you have read this book, then stay so we can discuss the events that happened in the last book of this trilogy. Lara Jean, in the beginning of the novel, she is so stressed about college, and that is something that I can totally relate to. Like, as I was reading like the first few chapters, it literally reminded me when I was like a senior in high school and how I was so stressed about college, and I totally get her, you know. So that's something that I can appreciate, is that it is so authentic and real. So in like the first few chapters, I don't remember where, but basically Lara Jean mentions how Peter's mom does not like her, and how Lara Jean suspects that it's because Peter's mom still blames Lara Jean for the breakup that happens in the second book. And I'm here like, bruh, because that breakup is Peter's fault, okay? It's not Lara Jean's fault. I mean, she breaks up with him for a very good reason. Like I said, I don't like the fact that Peter's mom thinks that her son is completely innocent and that he has never done anything wrong. So that bothers me. Like, the mom is a piece of shit. So I just quickly want to mention this, because every time Lara Jean talks about her mom, I get really emotional. So on page 27 to 28, the book is over there, I don't feel like getting it, but basically Lara Jean talks about her mom and I was like emotional. I was kind of crying, and oh my god, it just hit me like right there in the heart that her mom is, you know, gone. Like, Lara Jean has lived a life where her mom is not really in it, because like I said, her mom passed away like years ago, and it's just like those flashbacks they were really sad. Oh my god, my phone's about to die. So let's quickly talk about Peter and how amazing he is in this book, which is shocking to me because I don't love Peter. I'm a sucker for John Ambrose McLaren, but oh my god, Peter, you're so amazing in this book, which is really surprising. I love when Peter wants to learn how to French braid Lara Jean's hair because Kitty has always done Lara Jean's hair and Peter wants to learn it too. Even though he's not good, he still wants to try and like braid her hair, and it's just like really sweet. His proposal is also very sweet. Oh my god, that touches my heart. Even though it kind of backfired, it's still really cute. So let's quickly talk about this college storyline in this book. So I thought it was interesting how Lara Jean does not get into UVA, and I saw it coming, I'm not gonna lie, because it is a novel. Like if she gets in it, it's too easy. Then she gets like a happy ending with Peter, but she does not get in. Meanwhile, Peter got in like months before it was announced. I forgot how college worked. Like there's early action and then there's regular application. I forgot how this works, but anyway, Peter got in. Lara Jean did not get in, which sucks, but she gets into UNC, so yeah, that's a good thing. But this is the part where I was just plain as confused. So she got in, hooray, you know, and then she and Chris decides to go to North Carolina without telling anyone, and of course their phone's about to die, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? She should have told her dad. That's something that I've always thought. It's like, why did you just leave without telling your dad? Because here's the thing, Mr. Covey is a pretty chill dude, so I think he would be kind of fine with Lara Jean going last minute, but she just did not tell him, and she just went, and then when she got back, she was like, oh shit, I should have told him. Like, yeah, you should have told him. That's what like a good daughter would do. So after spending like a few hours in North Carolina, she decides that she wants to go to UNC. So like I said, this is part of the plot, so I was not really surprised, but at the same time, the fact that she just suddenly chooses to go to this college after spending like what, 10 hours on campus, I'm like, girl, what? I don't know about you, but when it comes to me, when it comes to picking colleges or like which college I want to go to, I spend like weeks, months thinking about it, and then I had to talk to my parents before making a decision. Like, this is a big deal, and the fact that she just goes there, thinks it's cool, and then decides to go there, like, okay, what? But not just that, throughout this entire book, Lara Jean has never talked about what major she is in, because if you don't know, when you go to college, you kind of have to pick a major, or if you're not sure, you can be undecided. That is a thing that people do in real life. The fact that Lara Jean has never talked about her major or what she wants to learn or what she wants to do with her life, or that she's undecided, is never mentioned in this book, and the fact that she just picks UNC all of a sudden pisses me off because that's so unrealistic in my opinion. Like, yes, UNC is a good school, but does it have a good program for her major? But then at the same time, she does not talk about her major, so of course we don't know shit about what she wants to do with her life. It bothers me how she just picks UNC because it looks fun. Okay, let's talk about this really cute storyline. So Mr. Covey has been dating Trina, I believe that's her name, yeah, Trina, for a while, like for like 6 months or so. Oh my god, I love them so much. I love how Trina, you know, she's really cool, and the dad, I'm just really happy that he has found someone that he loves. And oh my god, so he asked his daughters if he can propose to Trina, and everyone is happy but Margot. Of course, Margot is bitter about this. Like, I understand her hesitation, but at the same time, the fact that she thinks it's ridiculous kind of pisses me off. So the dad asked Trina, his girlfriend or like his fiance, and they're engaged. It's wonderful. I'm so happy for them. So like I said, Peter is everything in this book. Like, he's really soft and he's a good boyfriend, and I do like him. What he did for her birthday, like the day after prom, or like the day happening during prom, I don't remember, but what he did for her birthday, that really touches my heart because he has put so much thought into this surprise. And oh my god, I was like swooning, and it was really cute. So, you know, I do like Peter. So let's quickly talk about this somewhat sex scene. So it's like during beach week, and then Lara Jean's like, hey Peter, let's have sex right now. And oh my god, she was so annoying. I know that she's a virgin, but bruh, they were about to do it. Like, Peter is like, you know, taking off his shirt, and she literally left the bed to put on pretty underwear and bra, climb back into bed. about you, but when you're having sex, your bra and underwear will literally be on the floor. You don't need to wear pretty shit. Did she not know how sex works? I know that she wanted to be special, but at the same fucking time, bruh, you're not gonna wear that shit when you're getting pounded. Ew, God. So anyway, after she ruins the mood, Peter's like, I don't want to have sex. And then she gets butthurt, and at the end of this chapter, I was like, honestly, what is this fight even about? Because I was just like so confused on what's happening. Like, she wanted to be special, but then like Peter's like, nah, and then he left, and then she cries. This couple is just fucking weird. So after beach week, we had this conversation between Lara Jean and Peter's mom, and Peter's mom's like, bitch, I want you to break up with my son because he's thinking about transferring to UNC, and we don't want that, do we? That's really fucked up. Peter's mom would say some shit like that, and honestly, I really hope Peter like confronts her about this and like all of the things she has done, because the fact that Peter's mom is mad at Lara Jean for the breakup in the second book really pisses me off, because it's not Lara Jean's fault at all. And then also in this book, she basically just insinuates Lara Jean that, hey, you should break up with my son because, you know, you're not a good match or some shit. So Lara Jean gets drunk. She's a lightweight, and honestly, that's something that we can definitely relate to, because I am indeed a lightweight. She breaks up with Peter. He's like really pissed off or like mad and like disappointed, and then Lara Jean's like crying and throwing up because of the alcohol. So the wedding at the end, that was really cute, that was really nice. And then of course Lara Jean and Peter gets back together, and then the end of the book. That's literally it. Before I wrap this video up, I just want to talk about Peter's fear of Lara Jean leaving him, because it is a legitimate fear. At the end, he tells her like, hey, I'm just fucking afraid that you're going to UNC and you're going to think that I'm not worth it anymore, and then you're gonna leave me and break up with me. And I completely understand that, because this fear is rooted with like his dad. If you think about it, Peter has this problem with his dad, and Peter is like, you know, really mad that his dad left the family, or like his dad was not a good dad when it's just their family, you know. But now that his dad has like a new family with like a new wife, new sons, and everything like that, and the fact that he's a good dad now to his new family but not to his old family, Peter is really pissed about that, and I completely understand his situation. He's really scared that Lara Jean, someone that he loves, will leave him like how his dad has left him in the past. Even though I disagree with Peter's mean remarks, I guess, to like a few people, because throughout this entire book there's like a few scenes where he's really mean to a few people here and there, and how he can be a jackass. At the same time, I understand his fear. At the end of the book, everything is good, I guess. So now they're going to be in a long distance relationship, so I do hope they will work together, or like, you know, stay together. I don't even know how this will solve itself, but that's the end of the final book of To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. Sorry, I'm like spacing out right now. So that is it for my book review and discussion for Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han. It was somewhat decent and enjoyable, but like I said, it's not memorable. But I am glad that I finished this trilogy, because it took me a long time to finish this trilogy. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!